in Built to Lead practice, we talk about this imaginary thread. It's not so imaginary, though. We call it the justice thread. And it runs right through your core. And you know your justice thread is tweaked when someone says something or does something that makes you kind of go sideways. It happens all the time with people that we have in our lives. It could be family or friends, people we work with, our boss, our employees, whatever it is. That justice thread gets tweaked, and we're always, tuned into our own justice thread much more than we are other people's justice threads, meaning that you tweak other people's justice threads all the time and you don't even know it. But trust me, they know it. And Built to Lead leaders are tuned in, not only to their own justice thread being tweaked, but also how they tweak others. And the goal is obviously not to tweak anyone's. The goal is to become a master repairman or a master repairwoman when you do tweak someone's justice thread, especially if it was unintentional. But, the fact that we know that we're more tuned into our own versus others is a problem. And it's your problem, because the fact that you can tweak other people's justice threads and not do anything about it means that you eventually could have people who are out to sabotage you and people who are out to hurt you without you even being aware of it. And so having that awareness, that emotional intelligence, the ability to pick up when something kind of goes sideways and it's not always you, is a critical skill to acquire and to work on. And it requires you to kind of stop, pause, reflect on your day, take an accounting of the relationships and the conversations that you've had throughout the day. And when you just go through the motions and you're in Groundhog Day every single day doing the same thing, wake up, go to work, come home, clean up, dinner, kids, relationships, bedtime, workout, whatever it is you do, it's hard to see it. But if you think about all the conversations you have throughout the day and how many of those threads get tugged and how many you're the culprit of, it requires you to do something about it, because all you have is your name. It's your credibility, your personality, and how you make people feel. And if you're not tuned into it, you could be sure you've got people who are going to be sabotaging anything that you're doing and all the effort that you're putting forth, whether it be at work or in your personal life. And it's not worth it. It's not worth it if you could just tune into other people more than you tune into yourself, which is a really hard skill to build, but something that high performers are really good at. And having the ability to kind of step outside of your own shoes to see how you make other people feel. And even when it's not you that tweak the thread, but someone else did it, you can be there to pick up. And leaders do that. They're tuned into the people that are around them. It does not matter if you're the person in charge or not. Sometimes the best leaders in a company are the ones that are not in charge. They're the ones who have the office not in the corner. They're the ones who are on the floor in the cubicle, but they have skills that are on a higher level than the boss. So where are you on that path, and which relationships do you need to repair? And tune into a little bit more.